Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. I frequently get questions from people asking how to use the SP404 Mark II as a sound module to send audio to your iPad and then send it back from the iPad to the SP404 Mark II. This doesn't work the way that you want it to because it's going to create an audio feedback loop, and basically you're going to send the output over here to the iPad. You're going to have monitoring probably turned on. And then as it goes through the effect chain, it is then going to send it back over where you're going to have ext source on, which is effectively monitoring in both places. This creates an audio loop where you send audio, process it, send audio, process it, send audio, and it just goes around and you'll get this like feedback tone that sounds pretty terrible. Now, there are a few of the audio unit hosts that have from time to time added or tried to support some what's considered, I think, beta functionality. It allows you to basically have multiple audio interfaces connected at the same time, and Loopy Pro is one of them. So if we open up Loopy Pro, we're going to go to Settings, and we'll go to System Settings, and you can see here it says Multi-Route Audio. It's got a little eye, and it lets you know that this is beta or not supported. It also doesn't work for Bluetooth audio devices, so it has to be a USB audio device. Now, I've talked in the past, I have this fancy little USB-C adapter, which gives me HDMI, USB-C, USB, and audio out. Or it gives me actually a TRS, so technically it has a headphone, microphone jack, and headphone output. Anyway, how we got this connected right now to get this to all work, and it still might not be quite what you want, but we've got just USB-C here, going to USB-C over here into this device, and then we've just got the audio out coming from here and going into my handy dandy TX6. With this set up this way, once I get out of the interface here, we've got the input column here, and you can see, and you should be able to hear, it's sending audio when I do it. It's going over here. And because the reason why you can hear it is I have monitoring turned on. And it says input channel 1 and 2. So it's just taking the outputs from the SP404 Mark II, whatever I play on it, is going over to the iPad. Now, the second part here where it says 5 plus 6, if I touch that, you can see here it says output channels, and it says SP404 Mark II out. So it is currently not sending it back to the SP404 Mark II. And this is the important part for why we're not getting a feedback loop. And then it says USB audio device, which is just talking about this TRS cable that I've got hooked up. This says 1 and 2. So what's happening here is everything that we're playing is effectively going out what I would call the master output. And it allows us to use this as an effect chain for the SP404 Mark II. We can now send audio from the SP404 Mark II over to the iPad. We can record it, we can capture it, we can do things with it, and then we can make sure the iPad is actually sending the output over this connection here and going out, so that we're breaking that feedback loop as long as we go 5 and 6. Anytime we actually want to send audio from the iPad to the SP404 Mark II, we just need to go and switch the channel from this USB audio device 1 and 2. We can send it to 3 and 4 or 1 and 2. It doesn't matter. You can send it to either of them. It will get it over here on the SP404 Mark II. It can hear it and listen to it. Now, with all that said, you still have to be careful because you can potentially get yourself into a feedback loop situation. But at least with doing this, I'll show you. We're playing this note. I can come in and grab, I don't know, what's something that's going to be super obvious, like a delay or something. Let's go black note, like a really big reverb. I know it's kind of sounds low. Let's crank this up. Let's go for that. So, I mean, you can hear it. We can go set the mix, the middle here. Crank it up. So I hope this helps some folks out. If you're looking, I know a few of the other audio unit hosts had this feature. I don't think AUM has it at all, or maybe not right now. I see it come in and out on different audio unit hosts. So your mileage may vary, but if I come into AUM here and go to settings, I'm not seeing under settings, under audio engine, I haven't seen anything that allows this. And what's going to happen when I go switch is if I go switch to USB audio device, I can kind of do the routing. So the input source is coming from the SP404 Mark II and then going out to the audio device, but I can't do some of the looping, fancy looping stuff that I can with Loopy Pro. Anyway, guys, thanks for the questions. As always, hope this is helping you guys out and showing you some stuff that maybe you can think about, check out, or try. Keep them coming. I am happy to try and do my best to answer stuff for you. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. Keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.